What is up, my blue few, and how are we doing today? Today we are watching another episode of Smallville. It is episode 20 of season 2, Witness. Last episode I had a whole lot to say. I mean, my goodness, I talked so much. I'll probably actually cut some of it out because I was talking like, absolutely so much. So, yeah. But I did still enjoy the episode. Usually the episodes that I like really get going and talking are the episodes that I still enjoy the watch for. I hope this is another one of those episodes that I'm really just going to like. I always do feel like the beginning and the ending of seasons for the shows back in the day were kind of like your best episodes because you want people to come in for the finale, so you kind of start ramping them up for that, and of course you want people to be there in the beginning. But the middle episodes always kind of get a little left in the dust. Though I do think there were some pretty good middle episodes there. There were a few there where I was just like, but there were some bangers. So I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't know. You know what? I honestly could see us like ending with like maybe a wedding or something because Lex proposed to Helen. It'd be crazy if we start with a wedding and end with a wedding. That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. So yeah, but let's go ahead and just hop right into it because I'm excited.
I didn't realize how important it was to you.
Well, I'm inviting the Smalls to come and watch me ride in this weekend's competition.
Oh, I take.
Oh, was she doing a horse show?
Just say I'm cautiously optimistic.
Ooh, look at those fake donuts. Don't they look so good?
Happy.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Clark, what happened to you? Story deadline? Stop me when I'm getting warm.
My article about the debate team. Oh, Chloe, I'm really sorry. I cut.
I will say, I have to pause because I have to give compliments to Chloe's actress. I mean, I guess technically I have to give compliments to the people doing costume. So, compliments to the costume team, or the wardrobe team, because I love Chloe's outfit. She looks great in that. Also, is this a storyline we've heard before? Is this a storyline we heard before? I mean, I swear we had one of these episodes last season where he was supposed to the paperwork to get so she could go to something for the Daily Planet, I think, right? And he got distracted with Lana and forgot to do it. And if he's like, "Oh, I got caught up helping Lana," that's fine, bud. But this is, you do your job first, and then if you got spare time, you help people. You're letting your friends down, Clark. Like, this is always the thing that I don't like that Clark does, is that he, and Chloe has literally told him this, you put Lana above everybody else, and that's just not okay.
I'll get it to you first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, unfortunately, Clark, I needed it tonight.
Chloe, it's my fault. I asked Clark to help me.
No, Lana, I don't blame you.
It's, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go lock up in the back.
Clark's in the wrong here. If someone asks for your help, you go, "I'm sorry,
Chloe,
I can't."
I'll make it up to you. I promise.
I can't say that makes me feel any better.
It's one story. What's the big deal?
That you couldn't give up one riding practice to do.
Well, don't you think you're being a little harsh?
No,
No.
I don't. I'm never a priority in your life. I'm always just your backup plan, and I'm tired of it.
Chloe, if that's the way you feel, then maybe I should quit.
Maybe you should.
Fine.
I agree. Dude. Clark is in the wrong here. Clark is 100% in the wrong here. I'm sorry. I get that technically the torch doesn't pay, but like, it's a job, and Clark is in the wrong. Like, you can apologize, but like, you also, like, Clark needs to be like, I apologize and I am in the wrong. You're right. I should have taken this as a priority and I didn't. And I'm gonna do better. Like, And then guess what, Clark? And then you do better. You don't just say the words, you do the action. Like, I'm 100% with Chloe here. Like, this isn't about Lana. This is about you not prioritizing. And, like, she did say not prioritizing me. I would have said prioritizing the job that you have to this. Like, I'm gonna assume at this point, people read... What did I say? The Torch. People read the Torch. The people read that newsletter. Like, and it's something that Chloe takes pride in. Like, I get...
I quit.
Good. Go find someone better. Honestly, well, if Lana wasn't in charge of the talent, I would say go get Lana because I feel like she's at least more reliable. What is happening? Oh, are they going for the tires? Oh. Okay, these two must have super strength.
Hey! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here! Hey!
Hurry up, dude, hurry up! Let's go.
Are we introducing another kryptonite color? It's giving a little bit, but I mean, I guess we don't know if it's kryptonite. It could just be like a ring that gives you strength. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much lore from the comic books they put into the show. Like, I guarantee there's probably stuff in the comic books that's just like, yeah, this like ring from an ancient whatever, ba-da-ba-da, put on it can do this. Cause like, of course. So, I mean, yeah. I paused it and I didn't have to because man, it does suck because like Clark, I feel like was doing pretty good in his decision making last episode a little bit. Not fully, like there was a few moments that I was a little harsh on him, but all in all, like not decision making, but like his thought process on situations. And then he just fully reversed it in this one with that Chloe thing. Dude, we haven't seen... Have we seen Lionel Luthor in a minute? I feel like it's been at least 2, if not 3 episodes, right? These have been the best episodes ever. Oh, so I guess the thing, witness. He was a witness to a crime, right? I hope Clark at least got up and helped that guy out of the truck.
I'm sorry, Dad. It hurt. It actually hurt.
What'd you tell the police?
I left before they got there.
Son, you witnessed a crime. You have an obligation to report it.
And put myself back on Sheriff Adams' radar? I don't think so. Besides, what was I gonna tell her? I used my x-ray vision to see the plate in his head?
All right, I understand. Just...
He was wearing a class ring. I think he goes to Smallville High.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the ring. Maybe the ring was just a way for him to identify.
Goes here. I mean, he could be a graduate.
Yeah, because I don't know. I can't remember. Is red when they first introduce it? I think it is. Does Chloe get it where they have to replace the school rings because it's made out of fake? Or did they end up keeping the red clash rings? Because I don't know. Back then, were you able to like change what the ring was made of, or like you really didn't get a choice? Because like in my thing, we got to choose like what the gym was and the design of the ring. They like gave us a lot of freedom with that. But I feel like back in the day, you really didn't get a choice. It was just kind of like a really chunky ring that had like your school name on it. So if it wasn't the red kryptonite ring, then it, at least I guess it wouldn't be, well, actually, I don't know why Clark and them would have been getting one, because I feel like that's for the graduating class, right? Or is that for juniors? It's definitely, you definitely don't do that freshman or sophomore year, right? Huh. Tell me in the comments if it was different when you guys graduated. I graduated 18 or 19. Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Lana Land, looks like your ship's finally come in.
Oh,
No! The ship hasn't come in. The friendship's come in.
it's just me, but Lana's been walking on air ever since her dad stepped up.
Now, how would you know to check that guy?
You mean Eric Marsh? We really need to pick up a sports page.
He's the guy, Pete. That's when you say he's the guy, Pete.
All right, Eric, show us what you got, bro. Let him get anything down the line, all right? Let's go, Eric. Step up.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought that was... If you guys are just watching Smallville and you haven't seen my Superman and Lois reactions, I mean, I assume that this isn't like XK. I assume this is just like Kryptonite, right? But, dude, I recognize that. That's fun. Oh, that's fun. I didn't even, what? Ooh, exciting.
Eric's got the highest batting average in Smallville High history. He really put the team on the map.
Pete.
Funny thing, though, he used to suck.
What do you mean?
The funny thing, though,
We
Pete,
played on the same Little League team for 5 years.
Pete, are we living in a different reality today?
You go from zero to hero.
Not sure. Guess sometime you work hard enough, you get your dream.
Okay, if we're saying that scouts are coming out and you're able to do what you just did, they're gonna be suspicious. I'm sorry. Like I'm not saying that you can't, there's not someone that's gonna beat your best. Like, that happens. Of course it does. But, no. But you know what? Maybe I don't. I've only seen like maybe one baseball game in my lifetime. Maybe I don't understand the full strength of like hitting it, but like, maybe I just don't know. Someone in the comments tell me if a normal person could do what he just did. No.
Been too long.
No, no!
And I thought
Why did I mention it? Why did I mention it? Ugh!
call. I've come to offer my congratulations on your engagement.
No, I don't want it. Get out of here. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Helen's out of town at a medical seminar. Otherwise, I suspect your visit will be putting her anger management techniques to the test.
Oh, Lex, I'm surprised that you would put stock in the reportage of a high school newspaper.
I did some checking of my own, and lo and behold, it's true. What are you moving around in the middle of the night in unmarked trucks?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I'd hate to think that you'd stoop to use common thuggery to get back at me, son.
Wait a minute. Are you insinuating that I had something to do with robbing your truck? Dad, that would be illegal.
Also, I have to say, dang, this episode is like, how many plot points can we shove in from season 1? Doesn't it kind of feel that way? Like, we have the Clark disappointing Chloe by choosing Lana over her. We have the something getting stolen from the Luthers. We have the teenage jock boys on some kind of something. Of course, then it was tattoos. Now it looks like it's some kind of breathing enhancement thing. But it's still the same, like... I wonder if I'll catch any other ones from season 1 snuck in this episode.
What's in there that's so important to you?
Also, like, why would Lex be asking you what's in there if you think he's the one that stole it?
Regards to, your fiance.
I shall dance upon his grave and shout the songs of Jesus.
Enjoy. Henry.
Mr. Small? I mean Henry?
What's this?
The seating chart for this weekend's show. They set aside a section of the field for writers' families. I took a leap and reserved a couple of seats for you and Jennifer.
Yes, I'll definitely be there.
You better fucking be there then. You better be there.
She's never really accepted me, has she?
She just...
That's so interesting. Because I remember the last time that we talked about Jennifer, she was kind of giving Lana the warning of Henry. But now, like, I wonder if perhaps I was giving her too much credit of her trying to be, worried about Lana, and maybe she really was just like, I don't want, like, this past relationship's daughter to come into my life. Because when we first interacted with her, it did seem like she truly cared about Lana, but, you know, I could have been wrong, or they maybe in the show just decided, like, we want to go with this angle instead. Which, I mean, shows can do that too.
Doesn't know you like I do. Give her some time. She'll come around.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's also a thing where, like, I feel like Lana would want to get to know her siblings, right? I mean, she technically, they have at least 2 children, though I think they're in boarding school, so maybe Lana really wouldn't have a chance to meet them until, like, maybe summer break. But still, I could see Lana wanting to get to know, like, she just has that kind of personality. So, yeah.
Well, it says here he was in a chemistry lab explosion at Kansas State University last summer during chemistry camp. That's probably why he's got the plate in his head.
I thought you quit the torch.
Just clearing out my desk.
Wait a minute, you quit?
Apparently I can't be counted on.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll catch up with you later. Keep me posted.
Yeah, I'd want to get out of that situation too. Especially if I'm Pete and I know that Chloe's right.
Clark, I didn't ask you to quit the torch.
Yeah, but all I do is disappoint you.
I didn't say that. I just said it seems like you drop everything for Lana with no regard for anyone else.
I thought this wasn't about Lana.
It's not.
It's about you and your priority with Lana.
Well, I'm sorry, Clark, but you're wrong.
Ah! This isn't, they're teenagers. Okay, calm down. They're teenagers, they're hormonal and they're angsty, and I have to remember that. I have to put that in my brain and be like, they're teenagers. And Clark, for some reason, keeps thinking that, like, even though he's literally the one who said, like, you guys have to stop acting like I'm jealous. And yet, when Chloe brings up a legit problem, which is that she cannot rely on him for something that... A paper isn't something that you can just kind of delay. It's something that has to come out. Like, it's the paper, it's the news.
Wrong, and if that's the way you feel, maybe we shouldn't hang out anymore.
Like, it just sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I really kind of hope Chloe finds... Like, I love Clark. He's gonna be Superman. But, like, he does dumb stuff. I'm not gonna say he doesn't. He's a teenager. Teenagers, guess what? They do dumb stuff. And everything's, like, something that is truly, like, a palm of the hand problem becomes a universal problem. Like, oh my god, this huge thing's gonna ruin everything else and blah blah blah. When it's just, it's a palm of the hand problem. It's something that you could literally just be like, hey, I'm sorry. Boom. And it's gone. Oh my god. And I want Chloe, because since the episode where Clark got sick and she like confessed her feelings, I've had this feeling of like Chloe needs to realize that Clark's never going to be the person that she wants him to be, and she also needs to realize that who her true self is never going to be the person that Clark wants. And I really hope we get to see that moment with Chloe, because like she needs that awakening of like, oh, I don't want to be with Clark because he's never going to accept me for me. I'm always going to be the one in the wrong. I'm never, like, even in moments like this where I think Chloe's 100% in the right. You know what I mean? Not saying that Chloe doesn't have her moments of being very selfish and, you know, things of that nature. But I feel like Chloe usually always apologizes, and she apologizes and says what she's apologizing for and how she knows what she did was wrong. And I feel like Clark really, he doesn't have a lot of those moments with Chloe. They just kind of let that under the bridge, and she just forgives him when he hasn't properly done what I think is the proper apologizing.
Stuff's incredible. With a score like last night, we'll have enough to take it out on the street.
Yep, as long as there's enough for me. I got a major league scout coming to watch me hit.
Oh. He's moving kryptonite. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, if you're a man like Lionel Luthor, there's no way you don't know that there are people in Smallville that are getting abilities, and there's no way you don't tie that to the kryptonite. I guarantee I guarantee Lex is like experimenting on people using kryptonite. Not Lex, Lionel, sorry. I guarantee Lionel is experimenting on people. Maybe not people, maybe he's like experimenting on animals first, but I think it'll hit that stage. I bet it. And we know that he's collected huge batches of it before. Honestly, that you can melt down kryptonite is interesting, because like when they did it, he had huge chunk like bars so that you can melt it down and make it into molds. Clark, I wouldn't get close to that because it's gonna have a not great effect on you.
Who do we have?
Hold him. You're not going anywhere.
I know you robbed that truck.
You're pretty smart. But you see, I'm smart too.
Yeah.
Now you see, I finally found a way to have everything I wanted. And nobody is gonna mess that up.
You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, it was already made into bars.
Hey, Rock.
It's dangerous. I've seen what it can do to people.
Like get me a multi-million-dollar contract in the majors? He knows too much.
I would literally be Clark. I'd be like, every person I've known to start getting the wacky stuff from that dies. I've seen a man crushed by a car because of it. No fucking way. No way! Holy shit! That's not... Oh my god! And he's near kryptonite. That is a lot of kryptonite. Oh, wow. Like, this could do damage to him.
So let's pack up, let's get out of here.
Also, you just killed somebody. Like, holy shit. I mean, you didn't, but in your mind, you have to think that you just killed someone. Not just someone, but like a teenager. Like, I wonder how bad the injuries were at first before.
Clark, oh my God, what happened?
I saw one of the hijackers.
Clark, you still couldn't stop him?
No, I think it has something to do with refined kryptonite. They had a huge amount of kryptonite bars with the same ones that were in Lionel's safe.
Jonathan, we have to bring in the police.
Yeah.
Don't you understand? The police
And say
can't do
what?
anything.
Clark.
Dad, they threw me into a blast furnace. They overpowered me. If there was kryptonite in there, I wouldn't be here now.
But we can't let our concern about your secret intimidate us into silence.
That's true. That's also true. Like, you
Maybe
have to
there's
do the right
another
thing.
way.
Oh, okay. I always like Jonathan's ideas.
What is this?
I don't want to tell you again. Drop the bat, turn around. You're under arrest for assault and armed robbery. The driver, he came too long enough to tell us about the aliens that trashed his truck.
But see, he knows that Clark survived that, which is, I never like when people...
Who is that? Jennifer Small.
And her brother. A colleague. I don't think Jennifer Small is cheating. I mean, maybe she is. Ah!
Mrs. Small.
Hi, Jennifer.
It's not what you think, Lana. I am not cheating on my husband.
I honestly didn't assume you were. I mean, it was a cheek kiss. It wasn't a mouth kiss.
But the man you saw me with was just an old friend of mine from college.
I wasn't going to say anything to Henry.
He also happens to be my divorce attorney.
Divorce?
Oh. Okay.
Henry never mentioned anything.
That's because he doesn't know. At least.
They do say get your affairs in order before you go bringing the papers.
Lana, I've learned to handle a lot in this marriage. That's because through it all, I knew I was Henry's priority. Since he met you, I am not sure that's true anymore.
Okay. Here's the thing. I know as an individual, I'm never going to have children. Like, I know I'm never going to have children. I understand that. But if I were to have children, I would truly hope that me and my significant other understand that, like, yes, we are a priority to each other. We understand and we communicate. I agree. We are a team together raising a child. But I should also feel like the children are a priority too. And from the last conversation we've had with Jennifer Small, he wasn't prioritizing the two sons they have. If that was me, and I could tell that he wasn't wanting to be the father to these children that I think that he should be, and just really kind of pushing them off, that's where I start going, there's a problem here. If your only problem now is that you don't feel like you're a priority, there was already problems because he wasn't prioritizing the family in the first place. Like, now, I would also say that I feel like even if he is prioritizing Lana, I would hope that him prioritizing Lana made him realize how much of an absent father he had been to his two other children, and he started prioritizing them too. Like, I don't think Henry's in the right here either, but I feel like Jennifer... I also feel like you just need to talk to your husband and tell him that you feel like he's been distant. You feel like there's been something going on and you want to work on it. And maybe she has and we don't know that. But it kind of just sounds like she's just decided to divorce him because she she doesn't know if she's the priority anymore. Which that she's not even sure, like she's just kind of feels like maybe. I think she's wanted to divorce him for a long time, and this was like her, I'm gonna use this as my opportunity. You know what I mean?
I never meant to come between you, but you did.
But that's not her fault.
Lana, you are all he talks about. You're a window to a happier time. I guess I am telling you this because I'm admitting defeat. You
Don't.
win.
No. Do not put this on Lana. It's not Lana's fault. It's Henry's fault. You should be having this conversation with Henry. I do not put the failure of your marriage on Lana, because it's not her fault that you've been in what sounds like a broken marriage for a very long time. And don't be like, you win. That's not fair to Lana. You're putting guilt onto somebody who doesn't deserve it. Oh, damn it. I was wrong. Because
This is small. I don't want to win.
Goodbye, Lana.
like, you're a grown adult and you're putting the blame of your fucking divorce that you're choosing to do without talking to your husband on a teenager who just wanted to know her dad because her parents died. Oh, God. Also, I'm kind of... Did we see the sheriff again? Yeah, we did. I like that she's kind of becoming... How? Are you allowed in here?
So much for an interview.
I admire your dedication.
Oh my God.
Mr. Luther, what are you doing here?
This is
Paying
my
a
employee.
bedside visit to a loyal employee. I've been following your work at the Torch for quite some time.
Oh, don't.
I assume you came hoping Mr. O'Connor would confirm his connection with Luther Corp.
Well, I feel like you just...
I think you just did that for him.
It was never a secret.
Unlike the now missing contents of your truck.
Ooh, okay, yes. Yes, get that interview. Yes, Chloe.
The police report
Be
says
calm.
robbery, but no one's been able to find anything that's been taken.
We were moving some industrial material. It's nothing important.
Yes, somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to get to it. Mr. Luther.
Miss Sullivan, I admire your zeal, and your work at the Torch is exemplary. But trust me, you're looking for a mystery where there's none to be found.
Technically, he's right, because, like, the common person really wouldn't know the effects of kryptonite. So, what he says is kind of true. Like, no one who's gonna bat an eye. Oh, he's taking kryptonite out of Smallville. Like, he has a point. Like, he's not doing anything illegal, you know? But I think us in the us audience, us peoples watching, know that he knows that kryptonite has some kind of it has the ability to give people a little va-va-voom, you know what I mean? But also, I loved the Chloe in this moment. Like, you could tell she was hesitant, but then you could see her get that, like, braveness to her, being like, I am a reporter and I'm gonna get this scoop. Like, I loved seeing that for her. I want Chloe to succeed. I really do. And I feel like I really hope they don't continue to use Chloe as, like, this foil for, like, the Lana Clark relationship, and they let her kind of be her own person. But shows back in the day, they didn't, like, side characters didn't get, like, the only person that really gets another, I guess you call that B-plot story, is almost always Lana. Which is fine. Or I guess Lex. Like, Lex and Lana are our B-plot stories that we usually go with. And I feel like Chloe and Pete get maybe 1 or 2 a season. And that's, like, being super generous. I would say Chloe probably gets a little bit more, like, C-plot material than even Pete does. But I like seeing that, and I don't know, I hope maybe as the seasons go on, we kind of just get to follow some of the other characters and feel how they're feeling. So yeah. But I like seeing that for her kind of getting that bravado to be like, I'm gonna get this scoop, you know?
I got blindsided yesterday by a couple of guys. I guess I'm still a little shaken up. Wrong place, wrong time kind of thing.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Yeah, last episode. No, not metaphorically. Speaking, last episode.
Found out that she's filing for divorce from Henry.
Who?
And I'm the reason.
No. You're not the reason. She just simply blames you. That is a different situation.
Well, he should know what's going on. There might be a chance he can salvage his marriage.
Oh, it sounds like you should be taking your own advice. I hear you and Chloe are calling it quits.
That's different.
Why?
Because I can't just sit here and watch Chloe get hurt over and over when I can't do anything about it.
What's so bad that's come between you two like this? Well, I wish I could make it go away.
Okay. Let's say I'm Clark. And I know for a fact that Chloe has feelings for me. Okay. And it sucks because I'm an outsider view. So like I can think logically. I'm also an adult. Like I'm not in high school. Again, you remember I said a problem, palm of the hand, but to them it's like a universe, you know? So like Clark thinks, I guess, that whenever he's even just hanging out with Lana, he's hurting Chloe. But that's not the situation. The situation is that you're making a promise to Chloe and then you're breaking it to go help Lana after the fact. It's different if, say, you promise Lana to go help someone, to help her, and then something came up and you said you were going to help Chloe, and then you remembered, oh shoot, I made this promise, and then you communicate with Chloe and be like, Chloe, I'm so sorry, I forgot I made this promise to help Lana with this thing like weeks ago. I am so sorry. That's different. But instead, multiple times you have made a commitment, a promise to Chloe, and then you don't even communicate with her at all to the point that you forget. This has happened twice now that I can remember that you have forgotten the commitment until Chloe has had to come up to you and remind you about it. So you could go help Lana. Like, it would be different if Lana asked for your help, you went to Chloe and were like, hey, I'm not going to be able to finish that deadline. Lana really needs my help with this thing. I'm so sorry. Again, that's a different situation because we're communicating. But instead, you're actively forgetting your friend. Like, I could see where that would hurt Chloe. If my friends completely forgot that we had made a promise to each other like this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it happens once, okay, sure, I get it. People are forgetful. But even though I'm only saying 2 times, we know for a fact that this is not the only time that Clark has forgotten everything else to go help Lana. Because he hopes in his teenage heart that somehow this ship that should never freaking go into the ocean is gonna someday go into the ocean. And it just doesn't need to. Like, yeah.
Clark, you and Chloe have been friends forever.
Yeah.
Just let that go without a fight. At least the Clark Kent I know wouldn't.
I also feel like last time this happened, Lana had to be the one to be like, Clark, you're the one being selfish. Oh? Lex Luthor?
No, my father doesn't know him here. I'm sure his representatives will be around, though. I did some checking into your baseball career. I understand there's interest from some big league scouts.
Yeah, there's more than just interest. All right, there's college reps, there's agents.
This is just a bump in the road.
I mean, okay. Again, I don't follow a lot of sports. This is a topic that I do not have an expanse of knowledge on. I will preface that, so if I say something incorrect or something you feel is not true, hey, hit me down in the comments because I like to learn. I really do. But I will say that statistically, the number of kids who get scouted or something of that nature in high school, yes, they can go on to play college sports, which can pay for their college, which is good, especially for someone like this who has the brains to excel in college and get a degree that would be good for him. I could see that. But for most people, they put so much into a sport that will only really get them to college. The percentage of college, pro college, like sport, almost never get to go to the next league. Like, almost ever get to be there. So I always find it so fun and interesting when someone who is putting all of their eggs in this, like, sports basket, and I'm like, dude, sports is going to give you another maybe 4 to 5 years, which, hey, that's not bad, and I know that. Like, I get it. But after that, if you don't get the whatever probably really small percent chance of going even more, you have to hope that you did good in college. And a lot of those situations, college is like the secondary thing to the sport that they're playing in college. I don't know about this guy because he's smart, so he might honestly, maybe he's wanting to do the baseball thing just so he can afford college. But I feel like if you're so smart that, like, you would get a scholarship anyways, I don't know. I mean, that's not... Yeah. I just...
2 felony charges with bail set at $250,000.
2 felony? Jesus.
I'd say that's more like a brick wall, wouldn't you?
Why do I look scared?
You look guilty.
Like I told the cops. I didn't do it.
I don't know about that one. Because I feel like... Though I guess there's a difference between you're already in the league and you maybe get into a little trouble and how it can be sometimes forgiven, and if you're trying to make it to the league and you get in trouble. I guess there is different standards there. Because in my head I was like, I don't know, I feel like if someone sees that you have real, like, talent, like super talent, but 2 felonies is, that's not small potatoes.
Well, I guess you have nothing to worry about. But if the charges stick, you might need a friend.
I hate when Lionel comes in because it always makes Lexer play the Luther games, and I don't like when Lex plays the Luther games because he becomes a lot more... Whoa!
Go away, Clark.
Are you okay?
Physically, yeah, I'm fine. Emotionally, what do you care?
No matter
Apologize.
what it takes, we'll get the torch back on his feet.
There is no we anymore, Clark. There's only me. And this paper was my whole life. It was the one place I could come to when everyone and everything let me down, and now I don't even have that anymore.
Chloe. Hey, Kent. I hear the paper's not gonna press. Did you do this?
What are you doing out of jail?
Seems I've got friends in higher places that I didn't even know about.
I'll testify if that's what it takes to put you away.
Oh, no, I'd think about that, Kent. I mean, I know you're unbreakable, but people that you care about aren't.
See? I tell you what. Also, recently I learned that, like, even though Batman has, like, a no-kill rule, apparently Superman... I mean, he does his best to not kill, but apparently he doesn't have, like, an outright rule to himself not to kill people, which I did not know that. I thought Superman had the same rule as Batman. And I mean, comics, there's oh my god, so many bajillion comics, like I get it. And I guess there could be somewhere like he has the rule to not kill people, but I thought it was more common knowledge that he didn't kill people, but I guess that's not true. I mean, he doesn't go out of his way to kill people, but that was like news to me. I did not know that. So, but I guess I don't know, if I think of my like Superman and Lois, I think there are some moments that Clark would have made the decision if it needed to happen that he would have killed. So I could, yeah. Oh, the reason I was saying this was because I was like, these people, some of these people just, Clark, some days I think Clark could snap. Like, you threaten my parents, you threaten my friends. Some people are better than others. I wouldn't say what I would do.
Clark!
Holy shit.
Clark! Your mother.
Holy shit! When's the last time? I'm thinking. It has to be the corrupted cop, right? The silo? When they almost kill Martha? I think that's... I can't remember another... Well, I mean, I guess... The woman who... the seductress in the episode 1, I guess she technically would have gotten... I don't know if she would have killed Jonathan, but she definitely would have... I mean, he would have gone to jail for murder. So there's that. I can't remember the last... I think it's the guy with the silo, right? Trying to kill her. That might not be the corrupted cop episode, though. That... I can't remember now. They all jumble... Remind me what I'm thinking of with the silo and the almost... with Martha. If you can.
How's Mom doing?
Minor cuts and bruises. I still want to get her checked out. This pregnancy doesn't need
Especially-
any more complications.
Yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't even thinking about the pregnancy.
Clark, you couldn't have done anything anyway.
Still.
I'm not going to let you beat yourself up about this.
There we go.
I think you and Mom should go away for a little while, just till this settles down.
Clark, I have never run away from a single thing in my life, and I'm not about to start now.
You said yourself, I can't protect you. You have to think about Mom. You have to think about the baby.
I am thinking about Mom. I am thinking about the baby. I'm also thinking about you.
Yeah, he's not... I get Jonathan, like, I'm not gonna leave my son to... I get it, because, like, yes, Martha, the baby, you have to protect them, but, like, Clark is his son, too. He truly means that. Yeah, maybe we didn't have you the way that people have babies. You're his son, and he doesn't, and you can't protect yourself from these people. I get it, Jonathan, my heart. But also, I get Clark, like, he's worried about...
All right, I'll take your mother to a doctor in Metropolis and maybe stay with your grandfather for a couple of days.
Oh, have we been mending that bridge?
Son, I'd feel a whole hell of a lot better if you'd agree to come with us.
Someone's got to stop him, though.
Clark, I'm not going to stand here and ask you to do nothing because you and I both know that I would not do nothing. But I want you to remember something, son. They have your strength, but they don't have any of your other abilities.
Yes! Yes! Ooh! Yes, Jonathan, thank you! Oh my god. Jonathan coming in with the fucking logic, like, my dude, you have at least... I know you have the laser eyes, you have the laser vision, or the x-ray vision, you have... cool breath? Does he have that yet? I can't remember.
What's Marsh have to do with you, Clark?
I was the one who phoned in the anonymous tip. Him and his buddies found out about it. They nearly killed my parents yesterday.
Oh, are they all right?
They're in Metropolis. It's not even safe at home anymore. I heard your father's come back to town. If this is some sick game between...
Look, it's no game. Clark, that truck was carrying a load of highly refined meteor rocks. If I'm not mistaken, I think my father's resumed his level 3 experiments. Bailed him out, hoping to provide answers. Maybe even lead me to the meteor rock. He beat up a security guard I had on him.
Well, there's got to be a way to draw him out.
Clark, I don't have anything Marsh wants.
I know it's complicated. Because everything is complicated. But I feel like Clark should mention, like, hey, these guys have abilities. I feel like he should at least mention that. Like, they have, do you remember that guy, the guy that was sucking in the power? Or, I just wish Clark would give more information about the enemy, at least. Like, okay, we don't have to give information about ourselves, Clark. We gotta start giving information about the enemy to other people so they know to be smart. Because some people walk into a situation, because you didn't tell them, and they don't know that they're going up against something that's a bigger problem.
Marcia's got to have a connection inside LuthorCorp that tells him when the shipments go out. If he thinks your father's bringing another load out of the Smallville plant...
I still have contacts at my father's firm. They could let the word out.
No, Lex, I've seen what Eric can do. You have to get the police in on this.
Just go home, Clark. I don't want you or your parents involved any more than they already are.
I get Lex. Like, if he feels like he let someone out that almost hurt Martha and Jonathan, yeah.
Wait for my signal before you start following. Nobody moves without my direct order.
Shit. Ooh. Interesting choice, Clark. Dude. Someone in my comments the other day told me that, like, the meteor rocks gave Luthor, like, a more advanced intelligence, because Luthor's supposed to be a very, very smart person. But I have to say, with the amount of times that Luthor gets knocked out and all these concussions, I think anything that the meteor rocks gave him in intelligence is gone. Because we keep knocking him out. The concussions, dude. Ah! Oh, wow. He didn't even get out of the...
Okay, I've got the van. Get ready to make the switch.
Ooh, we're changing the way that we're doing it. Interesting. So neither van has kryptonite.
Anybody follow you? Well, I didn't see anyone, but we better hurry up with the switch. Luther's bound to have it bugged.
Ooh. Come on, Clark, you've got speed. You've got speed. You can do a lot with that. But the thing... See, the problem is, like, yes, you have your other abilities. I wish maybe I should look up, like, the lore of kryptonite, but, like, the lore in kryptonite is so different in so many other stories. Does it also get rid of his ability to use his other things, like the X-ray vision and the laser eyes and the cool breath? It just... does it also get rid of those, or is it just the strength and speed? Because I know it's supposed to make him feel human, but I don't... Does it get rid of all of it? I just don't know. Tell me. Tell me in the comments, please. If you... They're holding metal. Oh, okay. I guess that too. He's holding metal. Ooh. Smart.
Eric, don't do this!
Burn his hands. Burn his foot. I mean, okay. I thought we were gonna get to see... I feel like laser eyes would have been a more priority in that fight than they were. He still used a lot of his strength.
At least for now.
Huh, yeah, at least for now, but like... Why did we stay so long on that mound of grass?
Hey, Henry, thanks for coming.
Your message said something regarding the horse show. I hope you're still planning to ride.
To be honest, I'm not sure.
I thought you were really looking forward to this weekend.
I was. Believe me. But I think it's more important that you spend this time with Jennifer.
Lana, she told me you two talked. If this is because of something she said...
No, I came into your life out of nowhere and dropped a bomb on your family. I didn't know how our relationship was going to work out, but after a rocky start, I finally know that you love me. I don't want to lose that.
I don't know what Jennifer told you, but things between us aren't that bad.
Henry, she's hiring an attorney.
What?
You need to talk to her. Tell her how you feel. Whatever happens after that is up to you.
You're my daughter. I just can't walk away from that.
You're not. No, I'll always be here. But right now, I think Jennifer needs you more.
Here's the thing. I'm Henry. And my wife is planning to divorce me. Because I've decided to have a relationship with my estranged daughter that I didn't know existed. Okay. If my wife has not talked to me about any of the problems she is having, and then proceeds to talk to my daughter about it and then blame her, I wouldn't want to be married to her because she cannot openly communicate with me about the situation. And then she's putting the blame of the divorce on another person whose fault it's not their fault. As Henry, I would look at the maturity of Lana deciding to not have a relationship with her father. Or maybe not deciding to put some separation between that. Because my wife decided to talk to her and make this her problem when it's not. Like, the maturity of Lana in this situation and the immaturity of Jennifer, if I was Henry, I would look at Lana and be like, I choose you. I choose you. Because at least you came and talked to me. I also would say that Henry should be like, I should be choosing my other kids too and like talk to them more often too. But that's a side story. I could see Henry just being like, I'm gonna divorce. Man, I want to see that argument between Henry and Jennifer. How dare you tell Lana?
Hey, Dad. How's Mom?
Well, the doctor called. You'll be happy to know that both mother and child have gotten a clean bill of health.
Woohoo, woohoo.
Son, I wanted to tell you.
Hi, Lana.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Miss Lang.
Miss Lang?
Told him I'd always be his daughter. But we should put our relationship on hold until he gets his marriage back on track. How are things with Chloe?
I hate that, like, Lana's having to make the adult.
This thing put her over the edge. She told me to go away.
You two will work through this, Clark.
Yeah, as soon as you realize that Chloe's right and you need to actually truly apologize.
I think we should remain cautiously optimistic that each of us will get a second chance.
You know who's really the loser in all this? Donatello. Poor horse worked so hard, and now he can't even strut his stuff.
I guess I can't disappoint him.
I think Chloe lost in this episode. She lost her friend, and then someone completely destroyed the place that she feels the safest and happiest. Why? Oh, thank God. Thank God. I was really worried that we were just gonna brush past this and not even talk about it. Oh.
Mr. Luther.
Mr. Luther, what are you doing on school property?
You'll have to excuse the distraction. I was recently vandalized.
So I heard. By the same men who hijacked my truck, I think.
Eric Marsh owned up to the robbery of the truck and the assault, but he said he didn't have anything to do with the torch.
Well, it's not easy to understand the criminal mind.
Are we insinuating that Lionel Luthor hired someone to destroy the torch? That's just... If that's true, dude, Lionel, your priorities are in a weird... that you would... She's a teenager, and this is a school. Why would you stoop so low? That's... I really hope that that's not what happened.
This is an interesting display.
I call it the Wall of Weird.
I'll come to the point, Miss Sullivan. I'd like to help you rebuild. I've instructed the Luther Corp Foundation to make a donation to your school toward rebuilding and updating the journalism department.
I mean, the struggling editor in me wants to just leave it at thank you, but the journalist in me has to ask why.
I'm impressed with your willingness to explore alternative ideas, options.
I want a way to put you underneath my thumb.
I have a little influence there.
Influence.
I don't understand why the most powerful man in the city is interested in helping me.
We're after the same thing, Miss Sullivan. The truth.
The truth?
Journalists are the midwives of history. Perhaps, with my help, we could make history together.
Again, I'm really... I love Chloe at the end here. Like, her being like, I don't want to, you know, look a gifted horse in the mouth and, you know, all that stuff. Like, I love that she didn't just, like, get excited that she was going to get this again. She was like, but why? Like, she really... She knew. I mean, the people know Lionel Luthor. I feel like they have to in this town. She was like, there's something in it for you. And like, even now, even though he's like, we want the same thing, the truth, I feel like she has to have that journalist eye of being like, it can't just be that. Why? There's got to be something else. At least I hope. I really do hope that that's how she sees it. But it's also really unfortunate because, like, I would say that Lionel probably did have something to do with it getting destroyed, so he could come in and be the hero and, you know, give her this thing. I definitely could see, because that just feels like how Lionel would work. But I also think it's interesting that Lionel picks the time where, like, Chloe feels like she's lost so much. Like, she's lost her friendship with Clark, and then the whole torch was destroyed, her computer, like, it's not just like, when you destroy a computer, that information is, back then, gone. Like, you know what I mean? Honestly, Clark was very disappointing this episode, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, I hate the whole, like, but I give it to everyone, I really do. Like, sometimes Chloe will do something and I have to look at her and be like, she's also a teenager. Teenagers have big emotions. I think Clark is having a teenager moment where, because teenagers hate to admit that they're wrong, and I get it, but I think Clark keeps looking at this as a, Chloe just wants me to be her boyfriend and keeps getting jealous, and not as a friend. Clark is letting Chloe down more than once. Honestly, it was really brave of Lana this episode to honestly, to make the adult decision that should not have been put on her to separate herself from her father that she had just started really having a relationship with, because she was worried about his marriage and about Jennifer, like putting her own feelings aside for other people like that. Like, I honestly, Chloe was the shining light in this episode, I would say, because like I said, whenever Lionel shows up, Lex's decision making goes into a place that that's never really good, because he's playing, even though, like Clark said, like, if this is some game, and Lex says no, but in a weird way it is, because whenever Lionel shows up, Lex starts playing the game, even if he doesn't realize he's playing it. He starts playing it because it's just the relationship he has with Lionel. So yeah. I loved Jonathan in the episode telling Clark, like, hey, don't forget, like, they might have your strength, but you have more. And I would even go so far to say that, like, you've been using your strength much, much longer than these have. Like, they have. They've had it for maybe a few, like, a month or two, maybe. And Clark has had these powers, at least the strength and speed powers, way, way longer. Like, that has to give you at least a somewhat foot up on your opponents. So I love that. I also love Jonathan just being like, I'm proud of you. Like, also him saying, I won't ask you not to do to not do nothing, because I know that I couldn't if I knew people were in danger. I love that, like, him just seeing that he couldn't ask that of his son, even if he wished he could, because he knows him so well. So yeah. I do wonder how long they're going to let the Chloe and Clark fight kind of last, because usually it doesn't go more than 1 or 2 episodes. I could honestly see it being maybe a finale thing, just because we're so close to the ending, and like something happens that finally brings them back together and rekindles their friendship, and they both get their feelings out. That would be really cool and really nice. We really didn't see any of Helen this episode, did we? That was interesting. Oh, she was in a conference, that's what it was. Anything else? I do think, yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to discuss about it. So, as always, thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me for this episode of Smallville, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.